Look at this stuff. Isn't it neat? Wouldn't you think my collection's complete? Oh, wait, no. Look at this book. Isn't it neat? Wouldn't you think my sketchbooks are complete? Looking around here, you think, sure, he draws everything. I draw, shoot. I draw asses and titties aplenty. I draw who's-its and dildos galore. Fucking hell. Crazy. All right. May as well just go ahead and get this started. Hello, subscribers, patrons, families. Mispronunciations. Hello, subscribers, patrons, family, fans, followers, supporters, and generally anybody who happens to up across my videos. This is Johnston Blackhorse, and I welcome you to another Johnston Blackhorse Sketchbook tour. And this is a new little sketchbook. Well, it's new to you, but it's pretty old to me. And like, oh, this, I think this is like one of my favorites, just because it's like again, it's kind of pocket sized and it's pretty thick, so we are not going to be able to finish this sketchbook in one sketchbook tour, so we might have to do this over like maybe 2 or 3 installments. But yeah, before I get started, if you want to support my endeavors of making art tutorials and sketchbook tours, check out my Patreon page. My Patreon has a lot of free content there, so like check it out, look around. If you like what you see, then consider clicking that become a patron button. And if Patreon's not your thing, I also have a GoFundMe account, so if you want to still be supportive and donate a few bucks here and there, that link is also located in the description section below. And I do encourage you to check out my autobiographical blog, because I do have a lot of free artwork there. And the free artwork that you see on my blog, the high resolution scans, are located on my Patreon page. So that's more incentive to just check out my Patreon and become a Patreon patron. And I'm also a member of DeviantArt, Fur Affinity, and Ink Bunny. So if you're a member of any of those websites, check them out. Start watching me, following me, and if you'd like, send me a note, message, a comment. Just tell me how I'm doing, or if you want to let me know what you got on your mind, like what you got cooking or whatever. Just drop me a line, and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. I usually try to get back to you pretty quickly or within a day, depending on how busy I am. And again, like another incentive to becoming a Patreon patron is that I do release like works in progress or content like way ahead of time on my Discord Patreon server. So when you become a patron, you get access to my Discord, and we have I guess we have a decent amount of fun there. Let me check it out. We have a general page where I just shoot, I'm wondering if no, I probably should throw this on the screen. I don't know the ins and outs of it, but a general page where like I release like just keep people up to date on what's going on in my personal life, and we have like general discussions here and there, and we have a suggestion slash subjects page, suggestions, subjects, and characters, where you can suggest like something that you want to see me draw in a live stream, a Picardo live stream. And you can suggest characters, you can suggest situations. And I've been working through it here and there, but it's been taking some time. But slowly but surely, I'm getting to it. There's also a place where you can post your own SFW artwork. So if you're a fellow artist who is interested in the same type of artwork that I'm into, like you can start posting your own art there. And we do have also a share SFW sexy art. So if you're a fan of like sexy art as I am, and you want to make posts like just of a lewd nature, but keep it SFW, there's also a place there. And there's also a channel for rules, so it tells you like the do's and don'ts of my channels and whatnot. So yeah, that'd be cool. Anyway, without further ado, let's go ahead and get this sketchbook tour started. Let me adjust the lighting a little bit. There we go. So here we go. Uh, Here we have like it's like just a black sketchbook with some stickers on there. I don't know where these stickers came from. I don't remember. And dragonskins.com. I don't remember what that was. And P-Lander Z sticker. This was a Japanese band who was touring here in Vegas like all those years ago. And what's cool is that I got the sticker and oh, excuse me, I had actually taken the sketchbook to do like some little drawings and sketches of them, and I got them to sign their individual sketches. But there was one band member that I didn't bother getting, and I'm so sorry that I never like bothered to sketch her. I was just so busy sketching everybody else. But anyway, whew, um, nothing much here. Just like my old signature, my name, my old blog address, bloghorsedy.blogspot.com. I wish that was still up. It was fairly successful back in the day. Here's a little sketch of me. Yeah, just when I had short hair, wearing my walnut skull cap. I still have that skull cap too. And here's a sketch of a coworker back in the day. And just male figure studies, male pose studies. Just drawing them doodly dudes, being all doodly and stuff in their doodliness. Cool, cool. Keeping up with some cool little neat designs. Blue pen sketches for those who are usual viewers of mine. Like I enjoy doing like a lot of blue pen sketches. Here's another coworker, and his name is Eddie. He's Chinese, and like at the company that we both worked for, we would go pretty much neck to neck on like who put in more overtime in a week. And I put in a lot of overtime animating, and Eddie put in a lot of overtime sleeping. That's no joke. Like friggin', he was a programmer, and I don't know what programmers do, but I don't know how hard they work. But whenever I would walk by the programming office, he was in there, but for the most part, he was just sleeping. I wonder if he just used staying at work or like working late just as an excuse to stay away from home. I don't know. It sounds kind of sad. Oh, someone's messaging me. She says, "Heh," or was she saying, "Hey"? I don't know. Moving on. Ah, sweet. Macabreness. Man, I used to love drawing skulls back in the day. I don't do that as much as oh, this is one of my former boss's niece, or this is a former boss's niece. Yeah, she was pretty cute. And she was a fairly decent artist. Like when I first got to know her, like she had shown her sketchbook, and like she had some pretty impressive drawings. Like I remember this like one tiger drawing, like which really struck me as just very very good. But then I guess she got pretty into like a certain type of guy, and these guys were stoners, and I guess that caused her to be a stoner. And then afterwards, her art wasn't as good, but it was still fairly interesting. She has like a certain type of quality to her artwork. But anyway, There's a drawing of a dude and me at the bottom saying, I need to study more anatomy, which I did and still sort of do every now and then. Here's a buxom lass tying her hair back, getting ready to kick some ass. Oh, I got something stuck in my teeth. Ow. Alright. Pretty looking lady. Oh, sweet. There's a dude getting sucked into a vortex while like friggin' trying to claw his way out, but then having his skin ripped off too. Yeah, this was requested by my former boss's niece. She had a pretty interesting mind. Oh, and here's the same concept, but from a different angle, different composition. I think this is another one of her suggestions, just a mutant rat man. And then a bird dude. Man, I think she had a lot of fun just like having me sketch out her weird, crazy ideas. Oh, this is actually one of her drawings. Yeah, this is my boss's niece's drawing. And like it's not as impressive as her like tiger piece, but like I said, like her quality seemed to have dipped, but then like it didn't stop being interesting. Like she has this weird kind of fairy tale macabre thing about her artwork, and this is like a caterpillar that she had drawn. And yeah, that's a caterpillar. That's not something phallic. So it looks phallic looking at it in hindsight, but no, it's a weird looking caterpillar. And someone send me some more messages. It's just Rurouni Hashino being cute. I told her, stop being cute. And said, just kidding. And she's still being cute. And this is another cute face. Oh, sweet. Gladiator babe. Oh, this was actually like a... Oh, man, what do you call it? A collaboration. Like me and like a coworker collaborated on the sketch. I went ahead and drew like a gladiator babe, and then he drew this like gladiator man beast in the background that she's fighting. And this is like something that me and my former coworkers would do from time to time, is just kind of like swap sketchbooks, but mostly they were my sketchbooks until we pulled together and just went ahead and got a community sketchbook at our office, and it was pretty cool, except the first sketchbook ended up getting lost. But I think it was destroyed due to somebody's sensibilities getting offended because one of our coworkers had drawn a very explicit she-male image pleasuring himself. I guess you could call it a her because she looked female, but had the plumbing of a dude, and well, both plumbing anyway. But yeah, she drew it very graphic, I'll say. And then shortly thereafter, the book just disappeared. Here we have a female figure sketch, just me working on drawing like high-angled poses. And this is just off the top of my head, like and I think this is like why I'm able to draw like whatever it is off the top of my head, just because. Excuse me, just drinking some Coca-Cola. But just forcing myself to draw like whatever it is I have in my mind, like, and throw it down on paper, no matter how complicated the angle is, no matter how complex the figure or the contortion might be. And I still like looking back on this, I can see like there are like several points that are off, but just keeping up with that study, keeping up with that practice, just really helps. And then nowadays, like, I can just throw down a figure off the top of my head. Oh, this is a sketch by another coworker saying that my eyes are so fucking close it hurts. But yeah, we would often, well, yeah, like I just said, we would share my sketchbook from time to time. This is another one from, I believe it might be the same coworker. I don't remember. Female figure sketch. Not much of a sketch there. Female figure pose. Ah, sweet. There's a Muay Thai kickboxer. Female figure study. Oh, you know what? I drew this using both hands at the same time, left-handed and right-handed. Just having one pen in one hand and then looks like a pencil in the other. Or is that a black pen? Might be a black pen. Blue pen in one hand, black pen in the other, and just going at it. And it's just a doodle of me and a different coworker. Him saying, I don't want to watch Bloody Valentine 3D, and me just thinking, it's not that bad. You know what? I enjoyed it. That's all that matters. Really rough female figure pose. More rough female figure sketches. Go ahead and get in on that a little bit. Female figure drawing. Some vampire bat guy thing. I have no idea what's going on there, but it looks interesting. Did I draw that face? Oh my gosh, I draw faces so much better now. Looks like a zombie, at least somewhat macabre. I don't know. Ah, cool. Pretty neat little sketch. Kid just walking down the street. Looks like I tried to put somewhat of a background in there, but never got around to finishing it. Did I skip a page? No. Some, I guess you could call them rockabilly rockers, just rocking out with their billies out. Oh, come on. Yay. Just a bunch of faces. Dude throwing up the shaka. Beer and singing. Must be karaoke night. And this is way before I started like singing karaoke. I was just so intimidated back then. Oh, okay. Like I think we're getting to that concert I was talking about with P. Z, but this was like the band that was before them. So this is me. Like I was just standing in the crowd, just sketching these guys like, as they're playing music. Got a drummer there. Oh yeah, fucking like one of the drummers at some point during the night he put on this um, rabbit head and just started like freaking wailing away on the drums. Just it was pretty cool. And here we have P-Land Z, and I ripped out a page. I think that was from a different band. Like I had drawn their faces in one type of mural thing, and I ripped it out and gave it to them. And they were going to say they were going to use it as a cover art. But I never followed up with them on that. But yeah, here's the drummer for P-Lander Z, and I can't read their signature. And here's the guitarist and lead singer for P-Lander Z, P Yellow, and this I think this is P Green. Yeah, they all had like different colors to them. So one was green, one was yellow, one was red. P Yellow. I think this was P Red was the bassist, and there was a P Pink, but she was like kind of like a stagehand, so I didn't bother just drawing her, and I should have. I should have drawn her and like gotten her signature too. But yeah, I got P. Z's autograph, y'all. Don't even know if they're that big of a band for me to make a big deal about it. It's a female character sketch. She's pretty cute. Kind of like a girl next door type of look to her. Female figure sketch. Some faces. Let's see. Oh, and there's Foss's niece again. She was like holding these chopsticks, but then I just decided to like just kind of like make them like her extensions of her finger, because like just kind of like drawing her as a plant person. Oh, this is another one of her sketches. Just a weird octopus creature, just very psychedelic. Just a random female face drawing, bunch of animals on the side. Got a dog, we got a cat, we got a looks like a chimpanzee. Chimpanzee sticking his tongue out. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Some more cute faces. Not much to see. Woo! Goth Angel. Oh, her proportions are so weird. Her proportions make me cringe. Female figure. Yeah, like these proportions are off too. I was so bad back then. I don't know, like something about this sketch just makes me want to draw or like watch Cowboy Bebop again. I just finished up like watching the last two episodes like not too long ago, but I kind of want to watch it again. The pretty burly boxer must be a mixed. No, he's a mixed martial artist. He's got the MMA gloves. Oh yeah, he was an MMA guy with a handlebar mustache, like an old timey type boxer, but like friggin' all kind of what's the word? Contemporary old fashioned boxer. I'll show you what for. Ho, ho, ho. More fighting. Bam. That's pretty intense. Oh. Actually, you should just go kind of go like that. Boom. Oh. I'm weird. I'm sorry. And I think this is based on an actual MMA fighter. Like, wait, did I take? Okay, there was one time I went to like an actual MMA fight, and I'm not sure if I actually took my sketchbook there. Um, Wait, there were actually two MMA fights that I got to go and see. So I'm not sure if I took my sketchbook there to watch or if I was just watching an MMA fight on TV and just like sketching them. But there was this MMA fighter who had like this kind of like a long shaggy hair, but then like he would like fluff it out of his hair or out of his eyes, just kind of flip it a bit. And so I couldn't help myself but like sketch this pose that he was doing, and then just kind of put in a word bubble saying, oh, excuse me, saying, "Don't muss up my hair." There's a pose like a figure drawing of a badass like a MMA chick. Didn't Never finished it. Just did the generic pose in the figure. And oh, this is based on somebody. I can't remember who it was. She was a redhead though. Can't remember where I met her. Huh. Oh, beer. Random face doodle. Oh, looks like I tore out a page. I must have drawn someone else there and just given them the drawing. More random face doodles. Looks like they were done with brush pens. Random chick. Lady. Whoa! Let me adjust that a little bit. That's better. Like the smiley face was already there. I just had to erase the nips and draw hearts there. So, yeah. Did I draw this? I'm wondering if this was me or another coworker. I wonder if it was that coworker that drew the she-males. No, I think this was probably me. Yeah. Anyway, moving on. Uh, okay, what's going on here in this little comic strip that I have going on? Apparently, I think that might be me, and I'm talking to some lady here, and she says the answer is always going to be no. Why even kid yourself? And I'm saying, so you're saying you're a waste of time? And she's saying, I didn't say that. It's like, no, you're right. I'll go find someone who's worth the effort. Oh, wow. uh, man, Black Horse, you're mean. Why do you have to be so mean like that? You're just a friggin' dick. Yeah. Oh, sweet. What's going on here? Okay. There's a pretty lady sketch here. And apparently this sketch is supposed to be an allegory for like another coworker. Gotta open up another Coke. Okay. What am I saying here? Saying, Jesus Crunch cereal, she's hotter than usual today. OMG, you can totally see her bra through that. Oh, okay, I remember that day. That's the day she like really did her hair up and everything. It was all wavy instead of straight, and it was freaking amazing. And here's me talking to like I guess you could call it the devil on the shoulder, but I drew him as this little like ethereal imp, somewhat. But I don't even know what I wrote here. But let's kind of go along with this. It's like, aren't you afraid she'll find out that you drew her like that? Like, no, reference is reference. Besides, she thinks I'm a total creep anyway. Like I was the only one who had a copy of that pic. Oh no. She shared this picture of herself on the server at a pool and everything, and like friggin' almost every dude at the office just like copied it to their own computer. But I was the only one more or less who was outed in a sense, or just yeah, never. Yeah, it sucked. Honestly, I forgot I had it. I thought it was silly that I still did, so I brought it up thinking we'd share a laugh. Oh, that's how it was brought up. As usual, I was wrong. C'est la vie. Okay, so yeah, she shared this image on the company server, and like freaking almost everybody just, well, like every dude just kind of copied it to their own computer. And yeah, I had forgotten about it. And then like ages later, like I was like sifting through a lot of my old scrap folders and like, oh hey, look. It's like this is like I can't believe I still have this. And then like I showed it to her and like just yeah. I was a creep for downloading it, and it's more of a creep for just showing her. Anyway, moving on. And the imp version of me says, or my imp conscious says, but aren't you, welcoming more of the same by drawing this? It's like you want her to catch you. Like, look, I get shit either way, so I might as well have fun while I'm at it. She's made it very clear that she wants as little to do with me as possible, so I'm very confident that she'll never look through this sketchbook. Art isn't really one of her interests, and my art is far off her radar, I'm sure. It's not like it's the first time I used her as reference. She's the hotness, and and a lot of my drawings are based on what she wears and such. We just don't get along. It's also been a while since I did a comic like this. And Imp says, she's hot, I'll give you that. And says, shit will still hit the fan if she finds this. And who the hell do you think I am? Shit always hits the fan with me. I just don't give a damn anymore. Oh, that's the way to be, Black Horse. Yeah. Oh, shoot, it goes on. Wow. Anyway, I'm saying I'm used to the fact that I'm a loser living in solitude. Isn't that bad? Oh, wait. I'm used to the fact that I'm a loser. Living in solitude isn't that bad either. As long as I can draw, I should be fine. And he says, I worry about you. And then I say, but the time for me to strike is almost here. My time to rise is almost within my reach. I can just feel it. I've been waiting for so long, I can barely contain my excitement. And then the imp conscience says, is this the birth of the next Hitler? Oh, shoot. Let me. Oh my gosh. I don't think I even drew these. It's like, yeah, I might have drawn the female figure, but I think someone had gone through my sketchbook and started drawing nips on some of the figures that I drew. Because looking at the quality of some of those, like the nipples that were just there, they were not up to my standards. But it wouldn't be the first time like someone had just thrown in some weird random message into one of my sketchbooks. Huh, I wonder where the halfway point in this sketchbook is. Okay, like maybe several more pages. Trying to gauge the halfway point, and then we'll just. Whoa. Okay. Oh, I just saw where the halfway point is. We're gonna end on a good one. Random dude holding like maybe a staff or something. A guy holding a boken. A guy who falls into like a woman's breasts unexpectedly. Some character design of a kid wearing like some sort of tribal makeup. Female character just kind of being cute. Their cute hair and everything. Doodle of me. What am I saying anything? No, it's just a doodle of me and like my little imp character again. Like I was thinking about making like a little comic of this, like just me just having like this inner monologue with like a just an imp consciousness. And that's me, and I believe that's my former boss's niece again. And that's me and that freaking sexy ass coworker being upset with me once more. And just a few random doodles. I think that's me, but this is just a random assortment of just random sketches. And random dude, random guy flexing, being all crazy and shit. Yeah. Oh, he's wearing cuffs. He's all cuffed up. A psycho. Uh, Lady server at a bar, pouring some booze. Some bubble butt, bubble butt, bubble butt, bubble butt. It's not that well of a sketch though. It's like a really light sketch. You can barely see it. Random sketches. Not much to say about these. Cute little couple. There's me with shaggy hair, like when my hair started to grow out. Like I'll grow my hair out and then I'll shave it from time to time. It's been a while since I've shaved it though. Like I don't think I'm gonna cut it anytime soon. And a few like face sketches or whatever. And that sexy coworker again, just being too freaking hot. Like stop it. Few face doodles, more face doodles, nothing much to say here. Like, what is this guy saying? He's saying someone has to be the bad guy, right? Yeah, and that someone's gonna be me. Oh, stupid, freaking somber, like melancholy, uh, what was sketch of a comic strip type thing. Uh, I guess I might as well read it. Not sure what it says anymore, but it says rain. I used to welcome it, but of all the days, why did it have to be now? And shucking a bunch of like flowers into a freaking garbage can. Buy your flowers. I'm an idiot. It's BS. Why did I fool myself? I'm better off alone. And here we have like a close up of the bottom of the garbage can with one of the intact flowers just falling to the ground in the rain-soaked water or rain-soaked ground. And just me approaching the house and coming inside, walking upstairs, just like letting my stuff fall where it may, and then coming out of a shower, just drying my hair, and that's it. uh, Man, Black Horse, you really know how to just leave them cliffhangers and just never come back to them. More face doodles. Pretty cool. Kind of like a cutesy like anime version of me just like walking up and trying to catch up with this lady to holler at her like, hey, what's up, like, what's the matter, or what did I say, what did I do, what did I do this time? It's always something with me. It's like I have a habit of doing or saying the wrong things to just like make women just not like me. Here's me just waking up out of a trance. Just my daydream balloon just goes pop. Okay, and this is where we're going to end it for this week. And we'll get back to this next week. But here we have like a random face sketch and another random face doodle. And this is actually pretty funny. Okay, so this is me. And this is one of my coworkers. His name is Chad. Not worried about saying his name because he's freaking hilarious. And he doesn't mean to be, but we're at a bar. And he's just like talking. Just like blah, 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 blah. Just talking away. And what's funny is that we were actually at a bar. And I was there sketching. And then he starts going off about some random subject. And he just kept talking and talking and talking. And as I'm like zoning out, just like, you know what? I'm going to just sketch us right here, right now. So that's what I did. As he's going on and on about whatever he's talking about, I'm just like doodling myself with this blank expression on my face while he's just like going on like blah 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 blah. And just as I finish the sketch, he stops talking. He's like, "Let me look at what you're drawing." And then he looks over. He's like, "Black Horse, you're a freaking jerk." Oh man, freaking hilarious. But yeah, Chad's one of those like innocent souls. He's got the mindset of a, well, not the mindset, but like the heart of a of a child. And what's funny is that he's older than I am. And then I'd always make fun of him about that, just like fucking like even though he's older than I am, like he's just smaller and just like more innocent than me, and it's just freaking hilarious to just mess with him sometimes. And every now and then, like when I'm just kind of getting on his case, it's like, you know what, Chad, like you'll figure all this stuff when you grow up. It's like, what? I'm older than you. It's like, yeah, sure you are, Chad. But what's funny story I have about Chad. Okay, this happened in the office, right? And it's just like an office like full of like designers, and the majority of us are dudes, and there are about like two women in there. So not like a small like a office full of dudes, two women, and Chad. And like when we start ranting or whatever, just like talking about random stuff, like no, wait, no, at that time I think there were three women. And sometimes we'll just get on these like really weird off topic and just raunchy type humor. and someone was passing around like these dried fruit snacks, and I believe they were like dried apricots or whatever. And someone, when these dried snacks were being like passed around, someone had made the comments like, "Oh God, they look like foreskins," and everyone busted up laughing except for Chad. And then once the laughing died down, Chad, in his innocent way, in his innocent heart, asked, "What's foreskin?" And we all just busted up laughing again. And to which one of us said, "Google it, Chad." And we had a good chuckle after that. And then we all started getting back to work. And everything is quiet for like, I don't know, 10 to 20 seconds. And then we hear this exclamation from Chad, just like, "Oh God, that's gross." And then instantly everyone in the room knew that he had gone ahead and Googled foreskin just to hear just to see what it was that we were talking about. And it's like, "Oh, Chad, you simple, innocent little fool." And it's just so like it's just so hilarious, and it's just funny how he sets himself up for these scenarios. And oh God, he's unintentionally funny. But anyway, uh, oh, Cal Larkin just got here. Nuts! I did make an announcement, did I? Or did I forget to post it? No, I posted it. But yeah, we've just reached the end of this week's sketchbook tour, and we're stopping right in the middle of this book, and we'll continue the sketchbook tour next week. Oh, excuse me. Got got the bubbly burps. Ooh. Cal Larkin says, um, "Nope, it's on me. You win this time, Black Horse." Next time, Gadget. Next time. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this sketchbook tour, and thanks to all those who participated in the chat. Oh man, I forgot to thank all the people last time for my drawing tutorial. There's so many people to thank. Ah, shoot. Well, I'm sorry I missed it last time. I do apologize. But thanks for Concept Sama for dropping in. Thanks to Cal Larkin for popping in at the last last minute. And it's always fun like interacting with you people, and it's like it's been pretty fun just like showing off my old sketchbooks and sketches and everything, and just seeing the whole process and whatever, and just talking about some of the stories that are associated with some of the sketches. It's pretty hilarious. But anyway, I hope you all enjoyed this sketchbook tour, and yeah, like I said before, like if you want to support the creation of more like videos like this, I do have a Patreon. I got a GoFundMe. You know what? Check out my blog spot as well. And I'm a member of DeviantArt, Furfan, and Unique Bunny, and all those links are in the description section below. And also, I do have a Picardo channel, which I believe I'm going to start testing out again tomorrow. So check out my Picardo channel, become a subscriber, and yeah, just see like if you can be notified of when I start streaming once more. So yeah. Concept Sama says, "I'm glad you're doing okay." Cal Larkin says, "Ditto." Thanks, guys. You guys are freaking awesome. And yeah, I think that's it for today. So, as always, I shall check y'all later. Sweet. Bye.